Our son is 4 months old, his name is Anthony, or Ash for short, and he's too small to do things by himself. We were in LA over Christmas in a rental, and we jury-rigged a place to change his diapers on a shelf. I was peeing in the bathroom and had left for just a second, 'cause I thought he couldn't move and he was safe. As I came out, I saw him falling in slow motion to the floor. It was probably the worst moment of my life.
Come to the couch.
How are you?
I'm good and weird and tired.
Samesies.
A word, so it's okay.
You can do whatever you fucking want.
All my life, I have felt like I was going to be this mother. I've always been a mother to all my friends and classmates, like family members, everything. I'm such a mom and waiting to be this mom. And I'm not who I thought I was going to be.
I was 23 when I got the voicemail that said I had cancer. They said that it definitely wasn't going to be cancer. And then they left a message on a voicemail and said, Hope, it is stage 2 ovarian cancer. We need to schedule your hysterectomy. Please call us back.
I am very lucky to be the mother of a kind, caring, sweet, smart boy. I am also the mother who was high as hell when I had him. What happened was I went in and got the epidural, and it affected me differently than it affects most people. Like, I was high, like crazy high. Still felt all the pain.
Oh.
I kept passing out in between contractions, so I wasn't really present for it. And I don't remember exactly what time he was born, and I don't remember what the sun was doing, and all these special things and wonderful things that you're supposed to remember from being when you're a mother. I know. Well, this is the thing, right?
Yeah.
So that was where the guilt began.
My doctor said, we need to take out everything, your uterus, your cervix, everything. And I said, what about kids? And this was before they could freeze eggs that were unfertilized. I couldn't decide on having kids now just because it was the only time I could. And the doctor said to me, it's not like you're using your ovaries anyway. And I, because I had verbal diarrhea, went, are you using your balls? And for me, it was a validation, like a clinical medical validation of the fact that I had no control over my body. Because people had already told me what I should and shouldn't do with it and done whether or not I asked them to. Everybody else made decisions as if I weren't there and my mouth didn't matter.
Oh my God. I've had a couple experiences in the last few years with also feeling like medical people could not fucking see that I was a human being.
Right. And nobody seemed to care that I was scared. They thought I was just being dramatic and, Hope, you need to calm down. It's not the worst thing in the world. It was really hard. And knowing that that was the end of children, that changed my life drastically. My family would have never accepted an adopted child.
Wow.
And I knew that.
When we were driving him home from the hospital, and I went inside to get a Slurpee, and I left my ex, his father, putting gas in the car. And all of a sudden, I realized that he was standing next to me. And instead of being super mom and immediately kicking into, what are you doing? Go get the baby. I said, what kind of Slurpee do you want?
Yeah.
And
probably instinctively knew the baby was going to be fine on the car.
I didn't even think of it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. I didn't think of it.
I've been there.
So, yes. So you doing this and giving this, I genuinely felt like you gave this song to me.
Oh.
them there, but that's not really bad compared to when we left the baby in the car. At least he wasn't in there very long, and not directly in the sun.
And it sounds, you say, right? Everything I just said to you, you think, no big deal, right?
Well, not when you're there, not when you're in it.
Yeah, when you're in it, I am horrifying, and I think about it every day.
2 mornings ago, like, I made Ash cry because I sort of like stole his food. And Neil was like, you have to apologize. And I was like, oh yeah, right, like I should.
Yeah.
Ash, I'm really sorry I stole your food. It was really insensitive. I wasn't thinking about it. It's okay, Mama. I love you.
Oh, God, jeez.
And I said, I'm sorry, but you couldn't hear me. That's how loud the sound of screaming was, 'cause he was hungry and I think that I was feeding, 'cause I panic when I hear him cry. My God, what kind of mother am I?
The one thing that would have made me a grown-up as a woman was to have a child, and I can't do that
By
now.
their laws.
Right, by that, the way I lived.
Yeah.
And the easiest way to hurt me now, and people who love me know this, is to say, like, well, you don't understand, you don't have kids.
Oh.
Well, I almost destroyed myself trying to keep it into that mold. So now I'm breaking out of it.
Good. Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
It's just not where I need to be.
Well, and it's just such an unpleasant place
Right?
to be.
It's so pissy all the time. So now it's like, fuck it, I'm making my own rules.
Right.
So I was at the playground with my son and my friend, who is a super mom. She has 3 kids. Her kids are swinging. My little boy, whose name is Felix, he was standing sort of teetering around behind where they were swinging. And I looked, and she and I were standing the same distance away from him. And
I can feel it coming.
I saw it happening in slow motion. And instead of being super cat mom and jumping in, grabbing him, I froze. And I didn't do anything. And I didn't get him. And she got him. She got him right, like it was like some kind of miracle. Like she's the superhero. And it's my son, who I love more than anything in the world. And I didn't do it. And there's all of the guilt, more guilt.
Your super mom friend with the 3 kids. Do you think she ever feels that way?
Oh, absolutely. I know she does.
There we go.
Yeah.
There just isn't anyone who doesn't live in that kind of this area that we're talking about that we don't really have a name for.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting life trick to go like, oh, that's what it is. It isn't that you get to not live in that and become this better person. You just have to be good at being in this all the time.
Yeah.
Living with small failures constantly. And just being good at
failures. Yes.
I figure I've been silent for 40 years, and that's probably long enough.
Yes.
It didn't work for me, so I'm going to try a different way.
Good on you.
And I just hope that other people know they're not alone, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
And that they're okay to live their life.
Yeah. Let's all get the fuck out together.
Right.
Outre, exit, stage left, everyone. Thank you.
Pursued by bear.
That's the thing that I've gotten better at, is that I recognize the things that I've done. And I must be doing something right, because he is the kindest, sweetest, weirdest, funniest, most thoughtful little person.
Your love for him is like the room is awash with it. It's pretty beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
You're very
That was
welcome.
such a beautiful
Thank you so much.
sharing.
Can we snuggle?
Yes.
Can we have a wee snug?